Independent National Electoral Commission suspends rerun election in 20 polling units across 3 states. Federal government, Central Bank of Nigeria denied the purported conversion of $30 billion in domiciliary accounts to Naira. Plus, CBN further raises exchange rate above 1,400 Naira. Love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build her to greater heights. It is a task we must accomplish. Don't forget you can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and on Facebook at Rstv CH22 Online, or press the bell for updates on our live feeds. Now the news and details. My name is Abubele Barapaka. As part of measures to create an enabling operational safety base in the public service, the Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution Public Liability Company has flagged off the 2024 Gold Zero Accident Prevention Campaign. Godspa Nelly reports that the event also featured the handover of personal protective equipment to field workers at its Moscow Road headquarters.
Enhance productivity. According to him, the incident of staff electrocution during active service is condemnable and has decided to purchase the safety kits to keep them safe and prepare for the job. Dr. Uweru revealed that his administration has deemed it necessary for staff to be life ensured in the delivery of public service, promising to do more for staff in the areas of safety and
to have a consciousness of safety and health. And this year, our Goal Zero target is dedicated to promoting positive behaviors that promote safety, health, and the welfare of our people. You also know that we implemented HMO policies. Our people are covered. We have a life insurance which we're implementing, as well as an accident cover.
Dr. Uweru, however, explained that the reason why some areas in Port Harcourt are without electricity, saying that the company is in short of gas, among other challenges affecting their distribution. He apologized to the consumer, stating that it is a national issue and the company is working seriously to restore normal supply to serve them better within the shortest possible time.
It's a national problem. If you are following the news, the grid actually collapsed. We're not able to generate in terms of gas. So it's a value chain problem from gas supply. We have constraints there. The generation companies are also, the plants are actually suffocating. So you find that there's a shortage of gas, okay, which naturally affects supply. So what you are experiencing is not peculiar to you here in Lagos. It's a national problem. So it's not an excuse, but we are working, seriously to resolve all of the challenges. Sympathize with all our customers who have experienced blackout in a couple of. I want to assure them that we are not unmindful of the challenges they are going through, but I want to passionately appeal that they please bear with us as we find, alternatives to resolving this problem.
The branch heads, who were excited with the initiative of the new government, expressed their feelings.
Today you have solved a major problem in PHED. And that problem is what we are here. On behalf of the staff of this company, we want to say 3 things to you. First, thank you, sir.
The items provided and distributed to each field staff through their branch heads include helmets, hand gloves, coverall, safety boots, and belts, among others. Godspower Anele, Rstv News.
Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has suspended rerun elections in 20 polling units across Kano, Enugu, and Akwa Ibom states, citing irregularities and abduction of election officials. The National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumekun, disclosed this in a statement. INEC had earlier stated that it was probing election disruptions that occurred during the rerun and by-elections in Enugu, Akwa Ibom, and Kano states. The federal government and the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, have denied reported plans to convert foreign exchange in depositors' domiciliary accounts to naira. Some sections of the media had reported on Saturday that the federal government had plans to convert the domiciliary accounts to naira to strengthen the naira. On the contrary, the coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edu, in a statement, said there was no iota of truth in the report and dismissed it as falsehood. The CBN has since denied the report on its X page, formerly Twitter. Again, barely 24 hours after it increased the customs exchange rate to 1,356 naira, 883 kobo per dollar on Friday, the Central Bank of Nigeria has Saturday morning again jacked up the rate to 1,413.62 naira. The new rate has since been reflected on the customs importers and customs brokers when it first increased customs import duty rate by 43% on Friday. Describing the increase as devastating, the Chief Executive Officer of the Center for the Promotion for Private Enterprises, CPPE, Dr. Muda Yusuf, said the drastic upward review of the exchange rate for the computation of import duty from 952 naira to 1,413 naira 62 kobo would have a negative effect on all businesses across all sectors. This is a whopping 0.5% increase. He stated that businesses are yet to recover from the shocks of the new round of currency devaluation resulting from the sudden unification of the exchange rate, which has driven the official exchange rate to about 1,400 naira. So from the central bank, we got the story that it has stopped the daily cash reserve requirements debits as it announced an updated mechanism. The CBN is also pushing for deposit money bans. The CBN stated that the action was intended to facilitate their capacity for planning, monitoring, and aligning their records with the CBN. According to the letter signed by the Acting Director, Banking Supervision Department, the determination of the segment of deposits subject to sterilization with the CBN as CCR will now follow two processes. The first phase is utilization of the incremental approach. In phase 2, the CRR levy of 50% of the lending shortfall will be enforced for banks that do not meet the minimum loan to deposit ratio as contained in a correspondence to all banks. The letter added that the CBN will provide banks with details of the applied charges and their underlying computation rationale. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. It is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook at RSTVCH22 Online. You can also subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Just after the break, Senegal's Macky Sall signs decree postponing 25 February presidential election. And in sports, Super Eagles dedicates Friday's quarterfinal win against Angola to Sam Okwaraji's memory. Stay with us to hear more when we return from the break.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back to more news. Now, foreign reports. Senegalese President Macky Sall has postponed the presidential elections due later this month in a decree announced on Saturday, citing controversies over the disqualification of some candidates and allegations of corruption in election-related cases. Sall said he signed a decree repealing the law that convened the electoral body just as campaigning was set to begin for 25 February election in one of West Africa's most stable democracies. The decision comes just hours before the start of the election campaign and follows the establishment of a parliamentary commission investigating the integrity of two judges from the Constitutional Council. President Sall revealed that he had revoked his earlier decree which set the election for 25 February after concerns were raised about the integrity of the electoral process. This unprecedented move in Senegal marks the first direct universal suffrage presidential election delay since 1963. The Constitutional Council had excluded several candidates from the election, including opposition figures Ousmane Sonko and Karim Wade, following controversy. The political landscape in Senegal is now in flux, with the postponement raising questions about the country's electoral process and the challenges faced by the disqualified opposition candidates. Still from the foreign scene, a massive fireball over a Nairobi apartment block captured by 19-year-old Philip Awinyo Jeremiah turned a regular night into chaos, leading to a viral video on social media. The explosion, caused by the rupture of liquid petroleum gas cylinders in an illegal depot, left behind a war zone-like area, claiming the lives of at least 3 people and injuring 280, with 24 in critical condition. Awinyo, a university student, unintentionally became a citizen journalist, sparking conversations about the incident's aftermath. The illegal depot's owner, previously found guilty of operating without authorization, had evaded regulations despite 2 demolitions and continued business operations, raising suspicions of corruption. The tragedy underscores challenges in enforcing regulations, with accusations of bribery against county government officials. The incident prompts a critical examination of authorities' ability to ensure safety standards and proper oversight in the face of illegal and hazardous activities. Now, Sinn Féin Michelle O'Neill has made history after she was appointed Northern Ireland's first nationalist First Minister. The return of power sharing follows the Democratic Unionist Party, also called DUP, ending its boycott over post-Brexit trade rules. Ms. O'Neill said she was sorry for all the lives lost during the conflict, without exception. Northern Ireland's devolved government was restored on Saturday, 2 years to the day since it collapsed. Now, police in Paris say 3 people have been wounded in a knife attack at a major train station. One person suffered serious stomach wounds during the stabbings at the Gare de Lyon. According to the police, a Malian suspect is in custody who presented an Italian driving license to officers. There have been several knife attacks in Paris in the recent past. In December, a tourist was killed and 2 others wounded near the Eiffel Tower. In January last year, 6 people were injured after a stabbing at the capital's Gare du Nord. Police say the suspect in Saturday's attack was set fire to his rucksack before attacking people with a knife and a hammer. He was tackled by transport security officers and bystanders. Now to entertainment. Actress Simi Gold will serve a 6-month jail term for an offense bordering on the violation of the law on the handling of Nigeria's currency, the Naira. Mavis Victor has details and more in the entertainment industry.
Recall that Simi Gold was arrested in February 13, 2023 on 2-count charge of spraying the new Naira notes and stepping on them, which was a punishable offense.
All my guys are ballers, all my girls are coming. All my guys are ballers, and all the girls are coming. It's your boy body na killer.
And the EFCC released a statement where they expressed that she was convicted and sentenced to 6 months imprisonment, but was later given the option of 300,000 naira bail. Nollywood actor Lekon Aletunji has opened up on his wife's painful death, revealing that his wife died of breast cancer. He recounted how he sold 2 of his cars for 4 million naira to save her life, but his efforts were futile as the cancer had hit her spinal cord, which made her unable to walk.
It was breast cancer.
Yes, honestly,
Breast cancer.
yes. The first surgery, 5.8. She was there for like 2 weeks. After 16 hours.
Another Nigerian lady called Ewa Cole has beat the Guinness World Records for the longest marathon singing Christmas songs. She embarked on 24 hours of singing Christmas songs in Lagos from December 27th to 28th and completed the task in 31 hours and has been certified by the Guinness World Records. Mavis Victor, Rstv Entertainment.
And now, Rivers' upcoming musician, Marvelous Adanwo Frank, popularly called Mavis, will soon have a place in the Guinness World Record as she is expected to perform on stage for 144 hours. The show will be tagged Singathon. The musician said this on a live program on the River State Television at Alilamo. Ogboka Umeda has a report.
Unlike Hilda Bassi, who broke the Guinness World Record in Cookathon, Mavis will be singing on stage for 144 hours. Marvelous Frank, who hails from Oshobili community in Ahoda West LGA of River State, spoke more on how she intends to achieve the Guinness World Book record.
I'm attempting to set a new Guinness World Record for the longest time singing by an individual. I do Afro beats, I do Afro pop, I do Afro fusion and R&B soul.
According to the Ghanaian-based musician, she will be singing over 2,000 songs, either sitting or standing for the length of time, and that as a lady with passion for music, she will be holding it down from Thursday 8 to Tuesday 13th of February 2024 at a Dis Wine Bar in GRA, Port Harcourt. A songwriter and a singer, Marvelous Frank said she is passionate in breaking the record. She solicited the support of fan lovers and spirited individuals to make the dream come through.
For the 6 days, I'm not going to sleep, I'm not going to rest. So I need a medical team. Every of my resting period, they should check my vocals and also run a checkup on me to see how fit I am. And also give me, I think, drugs or an injection or something so I won't feel weak much. Because not sleeping for 6 whole nights is not going to be an easy one.
Mavis, who has dropped some singles in her name, is also a shoemaker.
For now, I'm working on my EP, which will be out by March. But I have a single on AudioMac and other streaming platforms. Mavis Future Young B is out on all platforms, so you could go stream it. Brown Skin Girl.
Ogboka Umeda for Rstv Entertainment News.
Now to sports news. The Super Eagles of Nigeria recorded a major historic feat following Friday night's 1-0 victory over the Palancas Negras of Angola. It is the first time the Super Eagles have won 4 consecutive matches at a single edition of the Africa Cup of Nations without conceding a goal. To defend the straight, they take on either Cape Verde or next Wednesday. The 23 draw against the Inzala Nacional have defense competition. The West Africans are the favorites to win the title following the exit of other big guns like Senegal, Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, and Ghana. And And now, before we take our leave, though, remember that if you love and care about River State and her peace, let's build and take her to greater heights. It is a task we must accomplish. You can watch RSTV News live on YouTube at RSTV Online and Facebook at RSTV CH22 Online. You can also subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. To end the news now, let's take a look at some of the major reports. The Independent National Electoral Commission has suspended rerun units in Kano, Enugu, and Akwa State. Is an of federal official. The federal government and the Bank of Nigeria have denied ever making plans to in foreign exchange domiciliary to also report that the Central Bank of Nigeria has increased the customs exchange